Hello there, Physimates. In this video, we will teach you on how to compute for the financial ratios that are most commonly used in feasibility studies. So to start, I have here with me two Excel files, one with the income statement and balance sheet data, and the other one is the template for financial ratios, which you can get for free in the description. With this template, all you need to do is to input your data in the gray area, this, and it will automatically be computed. Okay, so now let's start transferring data from one Excel file to another. So the first requirement here is the current assets. So let's just type equals. Then let's look for the current assets for the first year. So here, then make sure that you remove the dollar sign here. Then click enter. After that, let's type again equal for the current liabilities. Let's search for the current liabilities total for the first year, which is this one. Then click F4 until the dollar sign was removed here. Then enter. Then after that, let's highlight these two. Then do you see that dot right here? So just wait for that cross, black cross to appear, then drag it on up to your pipe to automatically fill the data. Then next, cash plus marketable securities plus receivable. So what we're gonna do is put again equal. Then let's click on cash for the first year. Then F4 until the dollar sign is removed here. Then plus marketable securities. Since there are no marketable securities here, let's just add the accounts receivable. Then F4 again until the dollar sign was removed, then hit enter. Okay, so next is drug. So here, as you can see, we don't need to retype the current liabilities as it is already connected here above. Okay, so next, let's type again equal, then search for cash. Then F4, enter, then drag. So next, for the net credit sales, let's type again equals. Then let's go on the income statement, then click the net credit sales, then F4, then hit enter. For the average accounts receivable, let's type equals, then average. Then hit tab on your keyboard. Then let's select the year we're taking and the previous year. Then hit enter. But make sure to remove the dollar sign. Okay, so what we're gonna do is highlight, then drag. Next, for the cost of goods sold, let's hit again equals, then go on income statement again, look for cost of goods sold, then F4, enter. Then for the average inventory, let's type again equals, average, tab, then inventory, year 1 to pre-operating for the first year, then hit enter. Then, okay, highlight, then drag. But what if we don't have the pre-operating data? Let's say we don't have this. Let's just hide it for a while. Then let's go back, then delete the averages. So what we're gonna do for the year 1, we'll just type equals. Then let's simply use the first year data. Then for the year 2, let's type equals average. Then from year 2 to year 1, F4, enter. Then for the inventory, the process was the same. Type equals, then click inventory. Then here equals average. Then year 2 to year 1, F4, enter. And that's it. Moving forward for the solvency ratios, it's very straightforward again. So let's type equals. Then search for the total liability. So in case there is current and non-current, we will have to add this F4 plus this. Then hit enter. Then for the total assets equals F4, enter. Then drag. Then for total equity, let's type again equals. Then equity F4, then drag. Next, for the profitability ratios, so these are mostly on the income statement. So let's type equals. Let's go to income statement, then search for the gross profit, F4, enter. Then net sales equals income statement, net sales, F4, hit enter, then drag. So for the operating profit, let's type again equals. Then income statement, the operating profit is usually the net after the total operating expenses. So here, the net income before interest and tax will be our operating profit. So let's enter, then drag. For the net income, it is usually the very last line on the income statement, which is this one, F4, enter, then drag. For the return on assets, average total assets, we'll have the same process as what we did with the average receivables and average inventory. So we'll just type for the first year, the total assets. Then for the second year, let's type average. Then from year 2 to year 1. Then F4, then drag. Average equity equals, let's search the equity, enter. For the second year equals average, then F4, then drag. But since we have data for the pre-operating year, we'll just use that. So unhide. Then let's go back to the financial ratios. Then type average. Then this one. Or we can just simply drag it here. And that's it. That's how simple it is to use this template.